Greetings, Ani, Bojo, Kwe Kwe, Tansi. It's Catherine here at Moonstarlodge in Central Ontario, and I'm bringing you the Indigenous perspective for the month of September for the sign of Scorpio. This is our experiment. Whether we're going to continue will depend on subscribers and increased traffic to our site, and whether people actually are liking the videos. So for Scorpio, let's go to the cards, Brian. So here we have the 4 tarot cards, and we have a card for the ancestors, a card for spirit guides and teachers in spirit, a card for the self and soul, and a card for the elemental spirits of earth, air, fire, water, and spirit from the deck that relates to Mabon. That's this Seasons of the Witch, Mabon. So our significator here is the 7 of Wands. And that's a very telling card. This is being in a position to successfully defend one's work and experience, particularly with a passionate, spiritually driven endeavor. It's interesting to me that the Queen of Wands is looking back a couple of cards away on the 7 of Wands. So what this says, it's a successful protection of an endeavor by Scorpio, and it's clarified here. The other factor that clarifies it is the Sun card. The Sun is considered by many to be the most positive card in the entire tarot. So the ancestors are saying that whatever it is you're embarking on and you're developing the experience, just keep plugging away at it. That's what 7s are. 7 of Wands is saying you're gaining the experience to plug away, keep at it. You haven't yet seen the fruits of your labors, but you will successfully, and others will not be successful in affecting what you're trying to do. It's interesting that the following card is the 3 of Swords in reverse. The 3 of Swords in this position speaks of reconciliation, apologies, something coming together, an agreement, a resuming of something very, very dear to the heart is being reclaimed. Now, this isn't necessarily an external relationship with someone else. This is coming to terms with something within on occasion. What's clarifying it is the card from the spirit guides and teachers warning about the state of repression. To repress something is to not acknowledge it, to not let it come to the surface. Perhaps it's a shadow aspect of self in the Jungian model of psychology. But this card is saying that we are coming to terms with something and to not repress what's going on. And here's this Queen of Wands that I referred to earlier, looking back, bringing her passion. She's a card of the kind of beautiful soul that walks into a room and all heads turn. She's passionate. Queens tend to be more about the inner self than they are about external expressions of the fire suit. The kings are the external expressions. The queens are internal expressions. So the Queen of Wands is asserting her majesty, for she is quite regal, over the endeavors that the Scorpio clan here are endeavoring to do, giving her blessing and her successful assistance. Whether you're taking on the attributes of the Queen of Wands within you internally, or this is somebody outside of your sphere or out of yourself, beyond yourself, who is helping, it matters not. It indicates success. The Queen of Wands apparently opens a divine gateway, and so far in getting these videos ready, we've done, I believe, 8 or 9 so far, and this card has come up 3 times. Divine Gateway seems to be an overarching experience here for a number of the astrological signs, and no less so for Scorpio. So a divine gateway is opening up. What you're doing is karmic. Once again, we have 2 major arcana here and a major arcana that's clarifier. So this is a really important reading. The star, I just threw myself off here. We have this major arcana, and she's a court card. So just clarifying. The star is hopes and dreams and can refer to health, can allude to health. So the star here, she appears in her upright form. So consequently, that says all you are aspiring to, your passionate, spirit-filled endeavors, are manifesting in a positive way. The clarifier for this is elderberries. There is a knowing within bone. Allow it to guide you. So, the spirit of elderberry as plant medicine joins in with the reading for Scorpio. You can flip the card, or flip the camera, Brian. This is quite a lovely reading for our Scorpio friends, including himself over there. It speaks of a real positivism and a healing going on. 2 cards here represent healing. So this is a beautiful way to come into the autumn season for Scorpio. If you like this reading, give us a thumbs up. Please subscribe. That's going to help us decide whether we continue with this experiment. Send me a coffee, leave me a comment, and be blessed. Aho.